Hey, like everything is working. Okay, hello? Hello, people! Once again, we are here, your man Konglord and Broer here, bringing you exciting Division D action. We got Blackthorn's Dragoons, my men against my men from the Patchwork Guild, and we're just about ready for the 1v1 match.
Yeah, so this is a Div D matchup, and Patchwork Quilt has 68 points, Blackthorn Dragoon 71, so it's very close, and actually Div D is extremely close at the moment with Fraternite 37 with 69 points, so really quite a close division.
Oh yes, oh yes. That guy was green like a couple seconds ago, and as soon as I went live, he turned red. That's awesome. Okay, he's green again. Let's ask if everyone's ready.
So again, this will be the 1v1 to decide who can choose the sides. And so it's a 1v1 on Boreal Reach. That's a Solaris map with a Black Knight with 3 large lasers, 6 ER and it's an XL engine on that.
Okay, Mr. Broer, engage.
On it.
I've been watching some Star Trek The Next Generation, so based, but whatever
I
anyway.
can't remember if Riker or anybody responds to that in any specific, but love it.
Okay, but anyway, so this is gonna, if memory serves me well, it's gonna be the clown, most clown 1v1 we're going to have in this set, and that's why, because the build, let's see, come up please people. Yes, they're in Black Knights, and the Black Knights have XL engines, which makes this a clown matchup.
I don't know. I think it's not too bad with an XL personally.
Well, if I will play this, I will not twist at all in these builds, and I will just try to probably drill one of the side torsos.
So we've got Haji playing for Blackthorns, and then we've got Michelle Branch for Patchwork. Little
And
trading here.
already fighting. Like Haji got some more damage there. Let's see what's up. Oops. I don't know how to control the camera anymore.
It's pretty spread on Haji so far. I think with this, it's all precision. You know the other person has an XL, so it's all about drilling through one of those.
The sides are weaker than the CT, but can be a little bit harder to shoot the sides unless you're completely on a standstill. I don't know, dude. I haven't played this game in a while.
I mean, the CT on the Black Knight is pretty big. That's one of the reasons I think it's not the worst for an XL.
Haji seems to be
Oh yeah,
weak.
Haji is
Right
getting the worst
torso.
of it.
Oof. Right torso stripped, CT stripped. Is not looking good for my man.
Yeah, I
But,
think one good burn into one of those torsos could be enough.
okay, CT is red. I think he's
Just
gonna
a tickle
go
now. There
now.
we
See ya
go. Oh,
later, dude. Bam, that's my man. TPQ with the win there. Excellent shot, my man. The enemy has been destroyed. Let's see what's up. Okay, look at the kill. The damage lead. Damage lead.
oh wow,
My man
that is a big difference.
didn't even stand a chance. Oh, whatever. Got that over with, so what's on the menu?
So now we'll have Polar.
My favorite map. No, not really. It's not really, but trying to keep the spirit up here. But yeah, it's not really my favorite map. Fuck that map, in fact. Okay, they want team 2. So be it. I'm not even gonna go into map strats on that. They'll just probably attack each other with some funny medium pulse mechs, possibly even bringing long range on the medium mech.
Yeah, it tends to be a brawl with 4 lights and a medium.
Here we go. Mr. Broer, it's time to change the map selection.
Yep, I was just looking for it. Make sure we put it on day.
And
Conquest, of course.
yes, my man. Yes, my man. We don't want to play skirmish because if it's on skirmish, they have all the right to ask for a redrop. They lose because we fucked up, and then I think the admins will destroy you if you forget it on skirmish.
Yep, Kraz will definitely fire us. Well, me, probably.
Yeah, I get a second chance because I'm not running the lobby. But
Exactly.
Yeah, but I might get fired because of something else, I guess. Telling people yikes and stuff in the Discord too much. I'm sorry, dude. If you if you're listening, that's not like flaming or at all. I accept it that it's wrong, but whatever. I can't do anything about it. And also, we're on the wrong scene. I'm so tired. There we go.
It's all good. What mechs specifically do you expect here?
Probably medium pulse and my man Vapor Eagle with PPCs, or my man Ice Ferret with medium pulses, or my man Black Planner with medium pulses, or they might just even bring Bushwhacker because why the hell not? If I was playing here, I would opt in for the Clan medium pulse longer range. Maybe a PPC Vapor Eagle is a bad idea actually, because you really don't have like a spot where you can juke the enemies out if they decide to kind of go around a little bit and attack you.
Yeah, I mean, I think that mech can be very good against lights, but you really have to land your shots, and you don't have a lot of time.
It's time to go. Attack.
You in a rush or something, Kong?
No, but it's time to attack. Want to see blood, my dude.
Oh, so I forget if we said this, but just as a reminder, so Polar, the only cap that people can cap is Theta, and it's 4 lights and a medium, which I believe. So probably quite a brawl, and no lock-ons, so no streaks, no ATMs, no lerm.
I think, haha, leg go boom. That's gonna what's happening in every medium pulse, light medium fight we witnessed so far.
It's always a terrible feeling when your leg goes on a. All right, no hold so far, so that's good.
There we go, the dropships are coming, and if you want to do the traditional mech calling, I am on the red side and I could start here, and oh my god, that's a Mistlinks with heavy machine guns and 4 heavy smalls on the... what team is this? I don't know, TPQ I guess. Wolfhound, 5 medium poles on the 1A. That's the Mistlings already. Urban Mech with medium poles. Piranha, cool. With ear micros and light machine guns. Some kinda opting for the range, but not opting for the range at the same time with the micros. And Black Planner, as I suspected. But instead of medium pulse, it's machine gun small pulse.
Nice DPS build. So for Blackthorn Dragoons, we've got a Flea with small pulse. We've got a Firestarter with, I believe it was 8 small pulse. A Wolfhound with 6 medium. And then further back, We have a K9 with the classic 5 medium pulse and a Crab 27B, which I suspect is 6 medium. Yes.
Oh man, crab.
So all the pulse lasers, and they're kind of Blackthorn Dragoons are getting the spot, but they're strung out still.
Oh, strike, but they're
You
gonna
are
get out
more.
of there.
Oh yeah. Oh, the fleet.
Nice, overspeed is welcome, but no damage. A little bit lucky there. One shell
Very lucky.
can do like 40% on the flea, and that will have been game over. The Piranha got some damage when they tried to. Oh, they popped the strike on the UAV, but the UAV was not in the position they wanted.
That's a nice trick, though. I like that they're trying to do that. Okay, here they go. Patchwork Quilt going in, pushing from the right.
Attack the machine gun mechs are spearheading. Not sure if it's a good idea since they're the squishiest. Let's see what's up. Oh
Yeah,
no.
I would not spearhead with the Piranha, I think.
They're not actually shooting it. The crab's in trouble. Okay,
Oh yeah,
I think.
crab
Okay,
legs are gonna go.
the three of them behind are gonna get back
Oh, crab is
here.
like
Nice,
crab
nice.
is about to be dead. Black Lantern too, though.
There's
Black Lantern down.
approach and did they lose the they lost the black lantern. Okay.
BTD is a little ahead on percentages so far, but it all depends on how concentrated that damage is.
And okay, they're chasing the mistlings pretty aggressively. Lost already one of the arms, and the second one's gonna pop. I guess they're gonna ignore it as soon as they're gonna pop that second arm. And Wolfhound on the blue team, see ya later, dude. It's over for him. Oh, mistlings didn't get armed, he just got killed. Brutal, savage action. Airstrikes going everywhere. What the hell is going on?
Yeah, gotta hope for some team damage here. Oh, I think the Piranha is legged.
Yeah, it's over for him. Oh, he's twisting. Daka, says the machine guns, and see you later, my man. Herbie's gonna probably get killed. Never mind, wrong about that once
Flea is
again.
legged, though, for Blackthorn Dragoon. That's not great.
It's pretty even, I would say, right now. Never mind. It's no longer even. Wolfhound's legged. It's only the Herbie that's gonna survive.
Yeah, BTD should be able to take this at this point.
Oh,
but we'll
yes.
see.
My man, it's time to carry. Shoot the
Just
cockpits.
one assault mech left for Patchwork Quilt.
It's time to headshot people. Oh shit, not looking good, bros. There he goes. See ya later, dude. What's up?
Yeah, it seemed like BTD, I don't know if maybe they just had the benefit of not having to push in or just focus, but that was a good drop for them.
I think the machine gun mechs were not such a good idea for them since they're so squishy. They also lost the Black Lantern really fast because, as I mentioned earlier, I would have opted in for some range in the form of Glen Medium Pulse, but since he was like full brawl on build, he had to get in there, and since it's the mech with the most firepower, it was easy to kill him since he was in the fray.
Yep.
I get the stats. Yes. Let's see what's up. Punch in this shit right here and move on. Yes, it was my man from BTD with the 5 kills in 2. 2? Yes, 2.
Yes.
Wait, yes. Okay, just confirming it. But there we go. I think the stats should be here. Oh, my man with team damages. Everyone's like from 10 to 30 damage. My man Oz is bad. The Piranha taking the lead with 31 team damage. Good job, my man. Well played.
I mean, that's a good start, but let's see more.
yeah, but he was kind of carrying the team in team damage, but BTD themselves had like 19, 15, 13, 21 team damages. One guy, the crab, had only 2, but he wasn't alive for long. He didn't have the chance to shoot his teammates. But why? Well, let's see the scores. There we go. BTD 11 points into Patchwork Quilt 5 points. It's only the first match, so nothing has been decided yet, except the next match we're gonna play is gonna be on Frozen City.
Yes, Frozen City Classic Night, which I'm glad it's night because there's much better visibility on this map with the night version. And this will be 4 mediums and 1 heavy on each side, and they'll be fighting over Theta, which is that cap in the low ground that you usually would avoid. So it should be interesting. We'll see if they actually play to that side of the map or not.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna open up this theme strat window if only the map would load. And okay, let's see. That's not Frozen City, that's Hibernal Rift. What is going on? How do I switch this? Let me try Frozen City Classic Day.
It looks switched to me now.
Yeah, but on my... Oh, there we go. There we go. It works now. And since the other team is not ready yet. What do you
they're
think?
ready.
Oh, cool. Well, you can start it.
Team 1 is going for Alpha Lance mostly. Team 2 is going for Charlie. Okay, I'm going to launch it.
Okay, quick doodles from my side. I will think like the key positions. It's kind of weird that it's in the trench, the fight. But yes, it's medium, 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 heavy. Probably medium pulse once again. Someone might bring SRMs, but I would not bring SRMs if you end up being the team that has to shoot downwards. I think the lasers will work better for that job since you always have the range. But anyway, the match is already starting. And since there's no dropships, we can already go through the mechs. And I'm on the red side once again. My man, T.S. Pierre in the Vulcan. And this is also the BTD side. And Volcane, my man, bringing that Orion 2C. I've seen this before. My man likes that. And Aiden Lee bringing the Bushwhacker with the rocket launcher and SRMs. Not Artemis, normal SRMs. Stuff Your Fear, Vapor Eagle A, the LBX SRM roll build, and Haji bringing the Gitaro with SRMs.
Okay, so we've got Dan McMahon with an Assassin 23 with 3 SRM 6 with art. Michelle Branch bringing a DPS Blacklaner, so 4 machine guns, 5 small pulse, 2 SRM. We've got a Crab 20 with 5 medium pulse, an Orion 1 VA with an AC 20, and 4 SRM 6 with Artemis. And there's a Kintaro in there with oh, it's almost dead, but SRM flamethrower.
Kintaro, oops, not anymore. But yeah, anyway, yeah, there's the Orion also, blah blah blah. But the fight is going on. The Kintaros are dying. See ya later.
Kintaro's gone.
Both
the
of them are gone. Okay, Vulcan's getting some backshots on the Orion, and the red Orion is just taking too much focus fire. See ya later, dude. That's not good for him. Okay, my man on the blue side with the Orions also taking some damage, but it's the Inner Sphere Orion taking some extra damage compared to that Clan Orion. But there he goes. See ya later, dude. 3 versus 3, let's go.
We've got the Black Lantern taking the legs on the Veagle.
Yeah, and the Black Lantern killed the Vapor Eagle now. And Bushwhacker's gonna be next. Let's see. It's not looking good for the red team. Oh no, goodbye, dude.
Yeah, it does not look like BTD will take this, but the Vulcan's a strong mech and it's very fresh, so it could try and at least get a mech, maybe 2. We'll see.
Yeah, we might see some shenanigans. There's like 46% Black Lantern. This Vulcan might like teleport behind him or something like that and just assassinate him, shank his ass. But whatever, let's see. Okay, yeah, he's trying to run away and juke them out, but they're not buying it. The Black Lanterns beelining straight to him. I think he saw a small blip, and there we go.
Yeah, the Black Lantern is hard to outrun because it's got a high engine cap. Well, it's got a big engine anyway, and then it's got so it's kind of a pain when you're in a medium like.
This Vulcan is LFE is going so slow. Not a bad idea, but yeah, getting
Oh,
chased
did
by...
the assassin just take the leg on the Black Lantern?
I didn't see. I'm too far away. I was zooming. Oh,
Oh,
the strike.
Vulcan's
Bam,
leg.
bam, bam. Oh, my man, my man. I told you he's gonna shank that ass. My man. There goes the Vulcan. Now they just have to cap.
Now we're at the exciting part of the match where they go cap.
Wrong way.
Crab, go cap, please.
Oh well, I mean, it doesn't matter which cap they take now since they killed everyone. They can take this one also. There we go. Thank you. As soon as that gets flipped, game over. Bam. So, victories wise, it's gonna be 1-1 now.
Yeah, I think they might be just about even now because Patchwork Quilt got 5 kills on that. BTD got 3. Last match it was a 5 for BTD.
Oh yeah, look at Kintaro's just destroyed immediately. No mercy.
Oh, and the Orion 2C as well.
That also dropped pretty fast. A little too fast, in my opinion. That wasn't part of the plan, I guess. Anyway, that's... and I want to see team damages. Yeah, my men don't never disappoint. There's a TPQ side is gonna bring 18 team damage, 12 team damage, 27 damage, with Michelle bringing the most team damage in the form of 27 damage, and on the BTD side, my man Aiden Lee, 40 team damage, no mercy for his teammates. That's a strike. 1 shell for the damage.
Haji is asking if there's a delay on stream.
It's not under my control, it's up to the owner of the channel. I guess my man live is responsible if there's no delay. Blame him.
I think there's supposed to be 2 minutes.
I'm gonna pop into the stream and quickly see what's up. Okay, there is a delay, but that's not 2 minutes. That's definitely... wait a minute, it can be 2 minutes, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna punch in the stats, so that was lost with... how much? 5 and 3 kills, okay. 5. Let's see the scores. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be actually even now, let's see.
Yeah, I think it might be even or very close to it.
Okay, it's time to change the map before you tell them that they have 5 minutes.
Oh, I'm just, trying to find it in the list here.
And there we go, 15 points to 15 points, as I expected. I suppose they got spotted already. Yes. 1 man. And what do we have now? Oh my god, this map.
Terra Therma.
Oh, I think it's even the middle point here.
Yes, it is.
I hate this map in the ToC. It's pretty hard to approach the enemy, and if you go flank, you just get NASCAR. Then they say, "Oh, right, Blip, I'm gonna attack that guy because we have to send 8 mechs to kill 1 guy, so he cannot have fun." But whatever. Enough about that. Okay, so yes, 4 heavies, 1 assault. I'm gonna guess Daka. What do you think?
Yeah, I would expect UAX, maybe an AC2 mech. I mean, I think if a team really wants to push, they might bring like an LB40 Sleipnir or something like that. But I think the lines are long enough on this map that is kind of risky. Because you would be fighting, I would expect at like 500. You could try and do fast brawl, but I don't know that there are quite enough options in the heavy bracket for that.
I'm ready to chat, and my man died. That she says Rain happens just as Kong is using his helium voice. I'm sorry. I didn't know people care about this shit. But whatever. T1 is ready, my men. And while the others are doing stuff, I could take a quick look at the map strats. See what's up. Quick lines for the people. I think that is not obvious enough. Approaching positions for those guys. There's no real positions on this map really, since it's just choke points. Except I think that red team can set up to receive if the blue team decides to take that south lane. I think. Quick from my memory, I think setting up for that will be something like this, but I don't think they're fast enough to actually set up, so we're not gonna see that. And another team is locked, blah blah blah. Let's just cut to the chase. Let's go, Mr. Broer, engage.
Here we go. Yeah, and I think the cap could start to become more important now as the drops are getting heavier. So if a team wants to try and take the cap and then force the other team to them, they would probably have to take like a linebacker or something like that to do it. So we might see like one fast heavy on a team, a fast heavy in some DACA, maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see very soon.
Dakas my man in this drop, I guess. Could use Lerms also.
Or ATMs even, you know,
Yeah.
you could bring like a ATM Nigeria or something like that.
Yeah, we tried it in a scrim. It was the assault drop, but I mean heavies can also learn. It worked quite well, except that my team sucked super cock in that drop, but it felt like it was okay. But anyway, I'm on the red side. My man, Shaky Snake, bringing the 2AR PPC Summoner, opting for that harass build instead of Daka, my man, and Ossie Spud bringing Goose Rifle PPC Nightshare, and Dan McMahon bringing the Goose Rifle Yar Medium Warhammer. Man, I like that build. And King Ju bringing some Daka on the Rifleman 2C AC2s, and Michelle bringing the Assault. 2 cows do PPC, Mad Cat Mark II, my man, I like these builds.
Okay, so on the BTD side, we've got a UAC 2 Nightgear and a UAC 5, UAC 10 Mad Cat 2B going to the right side here, up sort of those switchbacks. Then they have an SRM 6, I think it's 5 SRM 6 linebacker. Yeah, 5 SRM 6 linebacker. I would normally take, I think, 6 on that, but maybe thinks he needs more ammo, so that flipped the cap. And then they've got a UAC 10 Summoner and a UAC 10 Medium Laser Warhammer 6R, which I haven't played that build. I usually would go Gauss Hammer for something like.
Hey, shots fired, shots fired. Just noticed I'm like sleeping here, looking at people standing still or whatever. Mad Cat B is getting shot by the PPCs. Here we can see the rear range of the Goose PPC compared to the Daka here. Paying off.
Yeah, and I think BTD is trying to force Patchwork Quilt to come in through the center and get into a concave. But they've kind of got these 3 mechs, the Warhammer, Summoner, and Linebacker, who aren't able to support the Mad Cat and the Night. So the Mad Cat and the Night are getting pretty beat up, I would say.
But I'd say BTD is in trouble considering the positioning here. I don't really see a safe way to push here right now, especially when the Nightshade got some damage, because they have Goose PPC spam. They can just instantly remove someone if they decide to push, and that guy isn't careful. Let's see what's gonna happen. Summoner can be cheeky because, well, it's Daka only against him, and Summoner's kind of mech like that for the job.
Michelle Branch is pushing up with the Goss Vom Mad Cat.
Oh, just
untested so far.
Just
but like,
the strike! Big that was 9% damage, my man. Yikes.
Could be worse.
Okay, the Nightshare is gonna receive some damage now. Never mind. Less PGI, 1% only. But Summoner pushing in first, my man. Let's go.
Oh yeah, and that build does not have a lot of armor because you need ammo for the.
Oh yeah,
And he's.
the Summoner is fine as long as they don't shoot the legs, but he's gonna die probably. Okay, the Daka push has happened.
Oh, Summoner's down. The Night Jeer, though, for Patchwork Quilt might go down very quickly.
There we go, it's 4-4. Oh no, Shaky Snake got stuck there. That's not good at all. Okay, I think he's fine-ish. Warhammer's gonna drop soon. The linebacker won't be able to finish him in time. Summoner is pretty trolly when it comes to actually trying to kill it. Since you can jump around and like swing around like a madman. Like
Yeah, I love the agility on that mech.
okay, the
Linebacker
linebacker.
goes down.
Yikes! That was a yikes from me. He walked into 3 mechs alone. Like completely
But
forgot.
look at the percentages. So Michelle Branch is almost done in that Mad Cat. The Warhammer's almost done.
But I still think the red team's gonna take it. Even the damage is.
Oh wow, the Gauss Hammer still has both torsos. I did not think that would be the case.
The Mad Cat B is gonna explode. There we go, my man. But he took my man Dan in the process. No, didn't. Dan was actually the killer. Killed someone else. I think it was King Ju that died. Yes. Niger is gonna be destroyed. Absolutely annihilated here. Let's see. Kill someone, my man, please. Just one kill. Shoot the legs on the summoner.
Nope. Done.
See you later. Okay, now we got the waiting game since the blue team flipped it. Oh no. I'd get one PPC left. And the Warhammer. One goose left, 2 medium lasers. Not too bad damage on the Warhammer actually. Even though it's looking red. Let's see the summoner. Took some serious beating down there. Okay, yeah. Right torso almost ripped off. Left torso pretty low, considering it took damage in the rear. That's like 30 health. One like good Daka volley could have taken that off. But yeah, it was chaos. Chaos everywhere. 3 UAVs for the maximum visibility.
Yeah, that was an interesting drop. I feel it's real close, despite being what 5 kills to 2, because the percentages are so bad for.
Yes,
But,
they're spreading for the caps, making it faster, but still probably 1 more minute. Already went through the mechs. See what the chat says. Nothing really. I'm still waiting for the fucking dude to come say, oh, this guy controlling the camera is on speed. He's flinging it like a madman, but he's not here yet, it seems.
Or maybe a message from live.
I don't know what live will say to me. I think I'm doing a fine job. Remind me if I don't. I'll try to change my ways, but I mean, I just woke up. It's like 5 a.m. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Yeah, you might say that, but you're like my yes man here. I don't know about the chat.
So Kieran Yagami apparently already made fun of your camera work, but we missed
it. Fuck off, my dude. But I still love you. You're my man. There we go. 750 points. Finally. I would say it was pretty close. Looking at the healths, there was Mad Cat was like 1 touch, goodbye. Summoner could have been 1 touch, goodbye, but Warhammer kinda had some health left in it.
Yeah, I mean, that would partly depend. I'm pretty sure that would be an LFE, and if you were able to crit out that Gauss, that could be over pretty quickly, but yeah, you're waiting for some RNG there to help you.
Pretty good damages from my men on the TPQ side. What 500 and 600 is pretty common, and rifle gun 410. I cheer 187, but he took the beating in that push. My man served his purpose. That purpose was death. That's war for you. And the other side not too bad, and you can see people that died first also did the least damage. As expected, but let's see what's up. Punch in those stats right there. Then. Let's see. Okay, oh, that jumped right into my eyes. My man King Ju with 60-19 damage. Congratulations, dude. He's currently leading in this set. My man.
Yeah, well done. Well done.
Okay, you can feast your eyes upon those stats while I figure out what actually happened in that set. That seems to be BTD loss, and they killed people. Victory 5 and scoreboard. Now it's kind of took a turn, and BTD is in trouble. 18 points to 25.
By the way, Team 1 has already locked.
Oh, cool. So, what's the map? Tourmaline, blah blah blah. Let's click.
And this time we're on Kappa, which is another sort of underutilized cap. It's on the southeast side, if I'm remembering correct. And there are a lot of long sight lines on Tourmaline in general, but especially, well, not especially, but around this cap as well. So I'd expect like AC2 boats, because we're looking at 1 light mech and 4 assaults for this. So you probably want AC2 boats for a lot of those assaults. Like an ER large is not going to have most likely the DPS. You could maybe try and get like UAC 10s and 5s, but I think with the sight lines that could be pretty tough. You're going to take a lot of damage.
If you're on the Team Strats page right now, looking at it, you see that the kappa is the point. I wasn't listening what you said, sorry, so I'm just pointing that out. But anyway, my main point there, that's a really good Overwatch spot. There's a good Overwatch spot. They could try weird NASCAR level up like that. Or just like straight ahead here. There's a spot where you can climb. It should be there, not on that spot. The reds and okay, Team 2 is almost ready, so let's quick. Overwatch. My man Spire might actually get some action here. Overwatch. They get that far, that's a good spot, blah blah blah. They might even try the NASCAR over here if the Blues decide to take the left route. And yes. What do you think about the mechs? I'm gonna guess Jack.
Yeah, I think like Annihilator, maybe Direwolf, potentially a Sleipnir with like quad UAC 5. Oh, we are locked. For the lights, I would think mostly choosing between like a Piranha if you want to backstab an assault, or a Wolfhound or a Flea. You know, probably choosing between those 3. The Wolfhound being much stronger against other lights than the other 2. So both teams are locked. You ready?
Yeah, always ready, I guess.
All right, let's go.
Engage. Always have to say that now. Yes. You know, no one streamed it, so I am free to spoil it, but my team brought Rax into this match.
Okay, I could see that working.
But it didn't. Spoilers.
Oh.
Yeah, but it wasn't because of the weapons, really. Because I remember we screamed, it actually worked, but he had a guy suicide. Don't remember who, but he suicided, so it didn't work. But yeah, what you gonna do if you have to suicide? Then I guess you have to. Whatever. Yeah, I'm on the BTD side, looking at some robots here. There's a wolfhound. Yes, confirmed wolfhound 2, my man on the sphere. And oh, ultraviolet direwolf, please be 8. Oh yes, 8 USC2s is gonna deck someone to death. My man Hashi, bring the blood apps, the standard USC 510 build, tech drive truck, bring the USC2 any 6 USC2s, big Daka, and Falkenhay bringing the Daka Medic.
All right, so for Patchwork Quilt, we actually have the Commando 2D. It's 3 SRM4s. That's with just flip.
Oh no.
And then they have a Warhawk with 4 ER peeps, which is going pretty far. A Corsair with 6 AC2s, an Annie 2. It's a. Let's see what else. And 4 medium lasers. I would consider like a ER peep or an ER large on that, actually. And then they have an ultraviolet, the actual ultraviolet hero, with looks like 8 AC.
Sorry for speaking over to you there, but when I said, oh no, for a second I thought they thought Teda is the capsis. They have lots of people there. What the fuck is he doing there?
Yeah, this positioning is strange.
What
but
the fuck, my man? It's time to get out of there.
Oh yeah, the Wolfhound. And the Blood Asp has gotten wrecked. It does not have the range to fight.
But Warhawk is out of the fight. Okay, jump down, that's fine, I guess. But
yeah, but Blackthorn Dragoons are eating a lot of damage compared to Patchwork Quilt. So
yeah, but
and the Annie is stuck down low and it's just getting farmed.
The Dire, it's time to open fire. I can't believe that rhymed, but what? Okay, well, enough of that. About laughing is stupid stuff like that, whatever. Okay, the Wolfhound gave some love to the Commando, while the blue team gave some love to the red team. In the process, the Direwolf's getting Dakar. It's a slugfest.
And when you take the ultraviolet chassis itself, right, you lose that CT armor quirk, don't you? Like from the Prime?
Yes, you do. You should have some missiles in the CT in that case. So you trade away it should be 15 CT armor. That's quite big. This if you're like trading with ultraviolet, which is actually using the Darrow Prime CT. That means like he gets. Like you can only take should be 2 volleys less, and then you die. It's a big deal actually if you're running these builds.
Yeah, and if you have armor skills, that's it starts out unskilled. That's like more than 1 AC2 volley from one of these 6 AC2 mechs, but then the armor skills are going to magnify that.
Okay, when you said that it's kind of looking grim for the red team. It was looking grim, but right now I think they have really good positioning. This is what I like to see. They cannot really approach. They have to take a long way here now.
Yeah, Patchwork Quilt obviously don't want to go into that low ground because they'll have a concave around them. The Commando also doesn't have great lanes of approach because they're kind of longer sight. But that Direwolf is kind of getting lost, kind of getting left behind, but it might be okay because Patchwork Quilt are going straight into the low ground in a long conga line, and they might just get shot up one by one.
Okay, so it's gonna be a light fight here soon. Yeah, I think the Darrow's fine. He can only back off for like 2 steps if they try to push him. 3 guys, bam, 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 from the high ground.
Yeah, it looks like they're starting to rethink this, but the Corsair's going out into the open.
That's a sneaky strike on the Annie. Sneaky strike.
Yeah, the Corsair is engaged now. It's not really going to be able to back out of this very well.
But the Blood App's backed off also, so it's all 1v1 trading right now. Okay, no, it doesn't do 2v1. Oh, the blood apps is so low he cannot really take damage here.
Yep, the Mad Cat needs to get involved in this. It's kind of been in the back too much.
They kind of dropped their discipline they had like 1 minute ago and
Big strike on the Corsair potential.
said,
Nope.
Fuck that firing line, let's just do something. Okay, now the push is kinda happening. Warhawk's really fresh, but I don't think he should push instead. Yes, this is what I want to see. Don't push, just take your time, farm that shit. Ultraviolet's
Big
kinda
strike.
out.
Yep.
The Corsair's dead from the strike. Oh no!
The wolf self-destructed. That's
no!
huge.
He,
No more lights
he
for
was
BTD.
like, he was like in a god position. He could have farmed the enemy team, but he had to explode. In before heat bug. Let's blame the heat
wait.
bug.
Michelle Branch has snuck up on the Annie and is forcing them out of that high ground. So they're forcing BTD into the low ground now.
Oh, it's the Zimbabwe Annie out of nowhere. There goes Darwolf is dead from Zimbabwe.
So this is looking really good for Patchwork Quilt. Oh, and yeah, they got
go. Just all they have to do is cap now. Commando's probably gonna leave the cap to the Warhawk. Yes, yes, no, yes. He's like yes, no, yes. Okay, there he goes. And the Annie. No, that's not an Annie. That's a direwolf. Pretty fresh, my man. Did the Zimbabwe flank? Of course, he's not gonna take any damage. No, sees him, but he did trade in the beginning. I'm expecting probably 500 to 600 from him. It wasn't a bad choice to go Zimbabwe, since the blue team could have stalled for like 20 more seconds or so if they still stayed on the high ground, and then that would have sealed the deal. And my man's machine gunning here. Please, the shootiest.
some fun there.
Cannot really say. Look at the Flash boss, because I think this guy is the boss of this team. Since they also did the 1v1. I don't think Reds can take it with points, considering they all died. If they would have stalled, if the Wolfhound didn't die, I think that was the key. They lost the Wolfhound, they lost the game.
Yeah, because the Direwolf wouldn't have been able to push up uncontested. I mean, depending on how accurate the Direwolf is in that fight, it could pretty easily kill that Wolfhound, but it would have given up a mech for free like that always hurts.
And they don't even have to cap any more point, they can just wait and you'll be able to take it. About 1 minute 30 seconds they should have enough points, even earlier, probably 35. Yeah, the Direwolf was fresh, Warhawk extremely fresh. Well, no big surprise since he climbed that pillar earlier in the battle and didn't get to shoot anyone. Commandos, as expected, only legs kinda open because my man throw Mando flying around, and let's quickly swing the camera like this. Ah! So that one guy gets mad. There we go. Flip that shit. And course, oh, the Corsair that died was it the first to die?
Oh wow!
Yeah, he was farming like a madman. No mercy to the enemies.
I mean, that Corsair and the Annie were the only two to die for Patchwork Quilt, but they certainly did their part in that match.
My man with the Zimbabwe flank kind of lost some damage there. Didn't reach that 500, I would have guessed. The Warhawk, as expected, only got to the fight in like the last 30 seconds because of the positioning. But okay, yeah. Why am I laughing? I'm sorry.
Nobody knows, Kong. Nobody knows.
Maybe I'm just tired, but let's see. Player stats spam. Okay, no team damage. Sad. That's sad, as my man Ramfold say. Sad. But still, look at the people that didn't die are still green on the health. Excellent job preserving that armor, my dudes. And that wasn't sarcasm. It's good to stay alive because if you die, you give points to the enemies. And it was TPQ side 5 kills, yes, and 2 there, bam, bam, some numbers there, bam, bam, and it's looking super grim for BTD now in this set. I don't think they can rouse enough points in the next fight. Yes, it's no longer possible to actually, in quotes, win this set, but try your hardest because points matter. You don't want to feed your enemies points, kill those dudes. So, yeah. Kill them all, so you give them less points in the end, and you get those points instead. And what do we have, my man? Number 1, it's River City.
Yep, River City Theta, which is the cap in the water right near the Citadel, and it's 1 mech of each class, plus the 5th mech can be of any class, which so far I've only seen assaults, but I'm hoping that somebody will change that up, maybe bring a couple of light.
Yeah. Hold on, let me look up River City in the map strats. If this is what I think, then strat with fast mechs could work in this. And let me show you why.
Yeah, like fast sprawl, you mean? Something like I don't know, Wolfhound, Vulcan, linebacker, maybe. I don't know, Gargoyle.
If my man will bring that mech over there, and I would say Reds will try to set up in Upper City. I think that's the safest. Water is terrible here, unless you actually manage to make that pass, but it's unlikely, and enemies could be set up on the other side. Then you're toast, so to say. But whatever, if they do this, money push, fast mechs on the Citadel will be the key on the blue side. Not necessarily needed, but that will seal the deal.
Okay, they're both locked. Team 1 is Alpha Heavy, so Starport, North Side, right? And Team 2, I believe, is Charlie.
Yeah, and also engage. We can still do those while I'm loading. I'm just gonna point out some key points.
So it looks like we might see Upper City versus Starport trading, potentially.
Hope so, because I don't want to see people in G6 water. Please. No more. Enough with the Pugnasker.
Yeah, and so at that point, it can come down to who controls the cap at the start, and are they able to keep control of it? Because, it can be relatively easy to take it in the beginning when people aren't. What?
I never showed the map, so okay, there you go. 5 seconds. Let's look at that for 5 seconds. Let's go to the. It's again. Please continue. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. So I'm just saying, if a team can control the cap long enough, and it turns into that sort of tradey fight between Starport and Upper City, it could come down to. But we'll see.
Okay, the bands are already on the field, except that I don't think they're aimed at the enemies, but instead their most hated friends in MechWarrior Online. I love to see comradeship like this. And oh, hey. Blue team brought a new player, Timmy O'Brien. He's in the Mad Cat B, and also I'm doing blue team. And Hashi on the Vapor Eagle 2. Let me see what he has quickly. That's, I guess I'm gonna say yes. It's Daka. Okay, Tech Driver bringing that Annie again with UAC. Sphere bringing Nightshare with UACs. Missing 1 UAC. Yikes. All I can say, big yikes, and the Commandos back into the fray. This time Commando 1D.
All right. So on the Patchwork Quilt side, they almost took the wrong cap for a second there. They have a Summoner with 2 peeps, a Veagle 1 with 3 peeps. Love that mech. A Mad Cat 2-1 with 2 Goss and 2 ERP. An Annie 1A with 2 AC5s, 3 AC10s. I don't know that I've seen that very much.
That's Solaris build.
And then they brought an Arctic cheetah actually as their light, which is also interesting. 5 heavy meats.
That cheetah has to be careful. He has no chance if that commando decides that
Oh,
he's
here we go.
gonna be his breakfast.
Yep, that's the way to go. The commando backed off. That's kind of sad.
And as I hoped, not expected, as I hoped, it is Upper City Spaceport Trading. And
Oh, the Veagle 2 is crossing for BTD.
yeah,
Oh,
they have the
keep better of
DACA,
it.
and that makes sense. But my man Brian is taking some serious shots here, but he did
And the
return the
Annie on the
favor.
left as well. Kong crossing the water almost in rock garden.
Oh yeah, look, the
In a circling
lights are like living their own lives here. Like, fuck the fight. Let's just kick each other's asses. How did it?
Oh,
How,
all of BTD is pushing.
they were fighting Arctic Cheetah only 98%. But anyway, Mad Cat is super low. Bam.
Done.
Okay, that was CT. CT didn't lose any arms.
Oh, the cheetah is getting back shots now on the Nigear.
That's
And
bad.
could on the Veagle.
The commando should have just pushed the shit out of that guy,
Yep.
in my opinion.
That should be an easy win for the commando. Commando goes down. That was a nice shot from Michelle Brand.
No. Oh, I guess he got Goose PPC'd.
Yep, this is not looking good for BTD. I don't think they could turn.
Yeah, my man thought like the commando attacks. Most people think like, oh no, the troll mech, I cannot kill him, hitboxes. But he was like, oh look, that's 1 point for the team. That's a kill. I'll take it, and so did he. And yes, 2 mechs left. Zimbabwe flank from the Annie. I think he climbed all the way to the ramp, and now he's Zimbabweing. There we go. Let's go. And the Niger.
Yeah, the Annie now has Upper City.
Yeah. Tides have turned, red team.
Gotta try and burst down Michelle Branch, I think. Try and get a kill out of that.
Bam bam, Niger. Oh, that was brutal. 2 guys shooting at the same time got executed. The Annie's gonna
I don't think the
DACA.
Annie's gonna get a kill out of this.
Yeah, but he's fighting the Solaris Annie. No chance in 1v1, but it's not 1v1, it's 4v1. Bam! Shot in the back. Executed. No
Oof,
mercy.
that's rough.
No mercy at all. The Arctic Cheetah paid off. Weird choice in my opinion, but it did pay off. It got to dab on some people. Almost say the N-word. Not that racist slur, I mean the N-O-O-B word. But I mean, yeah, I'm sorry. You're good people. I wasn't meant to say that. It just kind of slips. I call everyone noobs. I mean, the winners are also noobs, I guess. JGX is noobs, EMP is noobs. EMP is especially noobs. They have that shitty Bowser player, but whatever. Yeah, Reds are gonna take this one. Orange and green values. That was pretty one-sided.
Yeah, that was a rough match for BTD. I do think they identified that the other team was tradier than them, and I think it can make sense to try and close the distance, but that obviously was not the way to do it.
Ah, there we go. The damage is pretty low on the losing team. As expected, they kinda got annihilated.
Yeah, pushing across that water against a strong trading team like that is rough, or a team with strong trading builds and a strong.
I'm actually quite surprised how well TPQ has been playing today. Like, they have smart builds and they have some discipline.
Yeah, I just sent you a message, by the way.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put on the stats there and look at the message while you are interviews. Oh hell no, I want to go to bed again.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I would say you could solo it, but you can't because I'm the streamer, man. I'm
Yep.
sorry if someone wants to come for interviews, but it's almost 6 a.m. here. Kinda woke up to do this, and then I'm gonna go back to bed as soon as this is over. And yeah, seems like everyone failed. Let's see the final score in a second. I have to punch in, that's easy to remember. It was 0 to 5. Pretty sad to see that, but what can you do about it? And the final scores, drum roll right there, let's see. 22 to 45. Patchwork killed, unzipping the points. Shame about that one loss, that could have been 52 points, but what can you do about that? Can't win them all, I guess. But you can win
So
most of them.
That puts TPQ in the lead for the moment, although I don't know if any other matches happen in the division. They'll have somewhat over 100 points. I think like 113 points or so. And I think, what did you say Blackthorn Dragoons had for?
22.
Yeah, so they'll have 93 points. So they'll be, around 15 or 20 points behind TPQ after.
There we go.
If my mental math is right, and it could be very wrong.
Okay, and let's quickly read the chat since it's already over, and blah blah blah, people kind of parroting what happened in the game. Yeah, but man, I love that Medcat Mark 2 also. Michelle brings. I love Goose PPC, Bliss, PGI Bliss, unnerf the Ghost Heat. I want to destroy noobs once again. Headshots all day. But yeah, okay, that's it, I guess. Any last words, my man? Number one.
I enjoyed casting this and look forward to watching more of these matches and seeing how these teams go for the rest of the season.
Oh yes, okay, so that's it, folks. I think there's no more games. Please prove me wrong, because everyone wants to watch these games, am I right? But anyway, about tomorrow, I'm not sure what games are there, but we're gonna bring you the... also, I didn't ask you yet. Do you wanna cast this with me? JGX versus RJF. It's gonna be 1900 UTC tomorrow.
Yes, I think that works for me. I have to figure out exactly when that is my time, but I think so, yeah.
All right. So, wait a minute. Ashe and Dive games tomorrow, 2 of them. I think that's wrong from your end. We played the Node versus RGFE already. So we're gonna have the JGX versus RJF game. And yeah. My man Broer, hopefully you will be there. It's always a pleasure casting with you, my man, kind of being the good cop here, since I turn into a foul mouth when I'm tired. But anyway, okay, so...
Yeah, thanks, Kong. It's a pleasure.
Yes, I am Konglor, my man Broer here, and signing off right now. See ya later, dudes. I'm gonna bring you these advertisements to you, brought by... I think it was Kurlong or Belmont, I don't know which one. I think possibly Belmont, but well, let's watch this interesting video.
Yep, Admiral Korean Jesus standing there on Gamma. Let him chill. Admiral Korean Jesus knows he's got a nice Admiral Korean Jesus taking it from both sides. Bowser on one, Stim on the other. He's getting out of there. He's down to 64. He's running around here. He's got Stim chasing him. And down he goes.
% from a single strike. Lermgod pushing in now. Dario gets Terminator. Dario finishing him off there. Lermgod finishes off the Osiris. Nearly dead. I think Whiteace is the same deal. Yeah. He's there. He stripped him. I think he stripped him, or at least half of him at least. Maybe he's jammed. He must be. Oh, Red goes. Oh, Lizzie just ate a huge strike and is Hardock and Daenerys are not going to. That shot was. David's taken a piece of Lizzie there. Lost all his.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, smoke as a graphic down, but and look at it, how low Armor is.
Super cherry CT and torso and arm. He ain't going down.
Backpack here from Eon. So obviously they know
like
Eon.
that
Oh, Jesus! Can MJ12 pull something off here? Furia finishes off Prowler. Honor is about to go down. He's down, yeah, Furia finishes him off as well. Pretty wrecked. One touch on the CT there. I think Dario's been legged though. That's bad. Oh, Data just gets CT in one. Oh, 1, 2. Oh,
Yeah, it's got very weak leg.
Green Jesus. But
And
that's it for him.
Luke takes out Adam.
Oh, Kid 4 is getting murdered by those frickin' streaks, and he's down.
Yeah, what eyes.
None of which are under 50 tons. So he is severely outmatched.
oh, they've realised he's there now. They should be able to finish him off. Yep, Frio goes
Rio
down.
yep.
Yep, now John McFuzzy goes down. RJF are like, well, we got the win. We don't really need it. We got
There
a
we
full
go.
cap.
Deserves to it.
Yep, they're diving him and he's dead.
Down to 59%.
Oh, taking a stranger coming.
No one's coming to help him. This little
Doing a Honorwolf doing a fine job.
oh, Draven loses a leg and is down. It's down.
Lost the torso. Ah.
This is just a straight up scrum.
Doozle on him. Sinjo in the Nightgyre. Oh, he's legged and going down.
Biscuit and javelin. He is gonna.
Oh, Honorwolf getting legged. Just Draven Seabiscuit left. Yeah, Phoenix
Leg.
Legion smartly going for legs. Hard legs on everyone.
Yeah,